Group 1. Welcome to Apprentice of Silence. My name is Ekaterina. Spirit, messages for Group 1, please. You have put in the work to make it look like you're this super person. And someone didn't see it. Okay, Group 1. Because all of my kindness is taken for weakness. What this means for you in your current phase in life. You put in a lot of effort to make it look like you want it to look a certain way. Either at a job or for a relationship or just something like that. You had an intent and you prayed for it. You prayed to receive this gift of the person who you wanted to impress would see you for what you wanted them to see you. And they didn't. And to you now, it seems like they took you for granted. It seems like they didn't appreciate who you really were. You're telling yourself that you're hurt, and it's valid to feel hurt because they didn't appreciate you the way you wanted to be appreciated for the things that you really showed them. See, the reason that you have been drawn to this reading with me specifically and not with any other reader is that I will do my very best to empower you, to show you what choices you've actually made that enabled you to get it where you are currently. The reason why I'm showing you this is that so that you can have the power to make a conscious choice where it was previously hidden to you what road to take. Now you'll have enough information to actually go about and make that choice. What I want to tell you is that you never showed up with who you were. Whatever the circumstances, you never laid out the cards, right? You put on a facade, and they rejected the facade. It still feels very valid, because it is valid. What I meant is, it still feels very real because you did get rejected, but not all of you. The facade of you that you're putting out in front of you is still you. It's still aspects of you, meaning there were still aspects of you that got rejected. The lie your ego tells you, meaning the lie you tell yourself, is that means that these aspects of me are bad. This means that I will get rejected. You're just assuming that just because these certain aspects and this certain formation in which you collected them to build this facade, that these aspects are wrong or that they are gonna get rejected of everyone. And this is not true. What is true is that every aspect has a benefit. Every aspect has something that is valued by others. The question is, are you able to recognize the value, and are you able to present yourself the way you actually want others to see you, to the right people who are able to value specifically those aspects? That's how you'll get fulfilling relationships. It's not that all your kindness is taken for weakness. You know? These were just certain aspects of you that God rejected. Not all of you. Okay? Spirit, the message for group 1 moving forward. Don't lose faith in a happy ending. Regroup. The current time and space that we're in serves immensely for really fast I hear reboots, but it's like when you change boots, the external reality shifts so fast that it's very easy for you to instantly, like within a couple of hours, change the external. It's very easy. Or I shouldn't say easy. It's very... all doors are wide open for manifestations to happen instantly. That's what they're saying. Don't lose hope on a... don't lose hope for a happy ending. It seems here that you lost your light a little bit. And that's why you coped with putting on a facade that then got rejected. This does trace back to rejectment wounds in childhood, when you presented your full self and not all full self was accepted. And this stemmed the root of rejection of certain aspects of you, and you make it mean that all of you is rejected. Technically, I would say all of you was rejected in childhood. And certain aspects of you that were favored was, was pretended to be of worth for whomever surrounded you when you were a child. This makes me disgusted, but in defense of whoever did this to you, they were probably not aware, and you are here right now with the awareness so that you can change the future outcome. I mean, of every possible dimensions, every possible timelines, if we want to really master how to create our reality, this is the place to be. It's so potent, is what they're saying, you know? It goes so fast, and it's incredibly responsive. It's like, bap, 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 done, you know? Keep moving forward, like the energy is so fast here. Yes, this talks exactly about the same thing. certain aspects of you were rejected, others not. It caused an emotional imbalance within you. This talks about manifestation, creating your own reality, and that you are completely in the power now to actually create what it is that you truly want super fast. To do that, you do have to gain more awareness about the rejection of aspects of self. I hope this message has been enough for you to make you think a little bit more and ask more questions. I love you very much. Take care. Group 2. Welcome to Apprentice of Silence. My name is Ekaterina. On the bottom of the deck we have the Queen of Cups. Spirit for group 2, please. Here we're talking about a love connection, a romantic connection, I love, why do I keep saying love? Romantic connection. I think you use the word love a lot in this relationship. And I don't need to tell you that it was an unbalanced relationship. But you need to hear it as a confirmation, just so you know that, you're here at the right reading for you. You're in delusion about that the world isn't going to act out in your favor. You have this belief that the world is against you and that somehow it's still not going to pan out. What I just heard is that you have been specifically conditioned and trained to look at things that serve as proof to you how the universe is against you. And you have been trained to do this by people who benefited from you viewing the world in this way. Let me give you an example. You want ice cream. You want ice cream, and you're not getting ice cream. So you're asking your caretakers or your parents or whomever you're with, you're asking them for ice cream, and they're saying no. You can't have ice cream. You say why? They say because we're late to the bus. And then you end up going to the bus, and you go there, and you're late to the bus, so you miss the bus, and your caretakers or parents or whoever say, see, I told you we were going to be late to the bus. This is because you took the time and asked for ice cream. If that wouldn't have happened, we would not have been late to the bus. That's one example, but it's situations like that that create this belief that the world is against me. So it was because of your desire and the universe was against your desire that you got punished and missed the bus. Now, there are aspects of you that don't know what is true. And the aspects of you are communicating with me and saying so. Well, wasn't like, then what's true? Then how does the world work? The world works like this. If your parent or your caretaker in the previous example, that is a completely made up example, of course, would have been in tuned enough with you, they would have felt that it is in your best interest to get that ice cream. And then they would have to question what is in their best interest. Maybe in their best interest is to see you happy. Maybe it is in your best interest, in their best interest, to have that ice cream, whatever. But what I'm getting from this scenario is that the parent or the caretaker would have then chosen to meet that need of yours because it was in tune with you. So, the caretaker / parent definitely had the means in this scenario to get you that ice cream, with a consequence of missing the bus. More, the child in this scenario doesn't know. The parent might know where that bus is going, what's the consequences of coming late to wherever you're going. It takes a lot of pressure on the parent to be like, or a caretaker, to weigh pros and cons of like what's important in this scenario, Or that's why it's so important for us to learn to be in tune with ourselves, so that we can know and we can really listen to our inner beings of like, okay, right now, the ice cream is worth the consequence. And this is what I choose. I choose this moment with my child, or, any other example, to have this ice cream because it is what it really wants. And that's what gives me happiness currently. And I follow this feeling of what will bring me the most happiness in this current moment. And I take the consequences for it. I don't blame the child, it's my consequence. And whatever consequence come up, I will deal with it. What would have happened with the child if this same type of scenarios continued several times, right? The child would have created a belief that the universe does work out in its favor, more so it wouldn't even be questioning how the universe works, because it would have learned how to meet desires. It would have how to meet desires, how to manifest desires, how to get needs met through this. Back to you, group 2. I got so derailed from the relationship pain that you're in. Well, they took me way back to childhood wounds. But what they're reminding me is it's this type of root trauma that has manifested as this current relationship wound that you're having with the special someone that you have used the word that you love them a lot. So that's for you to know who we're talking about. Thank you so much, group 2. Take care. Group 3, welcome to Apprentice of Silence. My name is Ekaterina. Leaving something behind. Spirit for group 3, please. Untie yourself. You've been struggling with that. You will persevere. You have many options coming in. don't get bothered by the storm outside. Your dreams are worth fighting for. No matter how insignificant people, how insignificant people are trying to belittle your dreams, how insignificant they're telling me no matter how insignificant they look. But I know that dreams aren't insignificant, so, but it's like you've been told that your dreams are insignificant. Group 3. Because all of my kindness is taken for weakness. You've been struggling to untie yourself, that we have said. God. Sit with it. Be patient. Let the energy pass through you. Just breathe. You don't have to rush it to grasp for clarity. Just relax and it will come to you. I'm being drawn to the water here. Change of landscape. If you're having travel plans, look into it. So I think this looks like tombs, and I've never seen that before. That's awful. Oh, 'cause they're dead. Oh my god. That's why they're gray. Judgment Day. Okay, but that's mountains. Maybe it's clouds. Travel and relocation is shown in the reading to me. I'm just gonna hold space for you because the most important for you right now is to calm your nervous system. I heard, so I'm not gonna rush you, we're not gonna force everything, we're not gonna keep on pushing forward. And that makes me think that you're being very bothered, either in your life or within you from yourself. So really you need to calm that nervous system. Spirit, why is group 3 guided? Why were group 3 guided to this specific reading? Because I'm interested in because all of my kindness is taken for weakness. Why? But hey, you know why. Seeing the number 6 here. And 8. And 12. Don't ask me how I see the 12, I just see it. And 4. Okay, I'm gonna stop now with the numbers. Since you know why you're here, Spirit, any additional messages? You're very spiritually aware. this is another card that talks about travels and victory, and you're gonna be successful in your dreams manifesting. So they're saying to me that it's a good idea for the travel plans that you've made. Do it. Okay. I'm feeling guided to say this to you, Group 3. If you need additional guidance, I offer readings to patrons, meaning you sign up as a patron through my website that is linked below, and then you get access to many things, but one of the things you get access to is a booking calendar, so you can just book whatever available time slot you find. And all services are included in the monthly price. Check the price on the website because it differs from currency to currency. Well, it doesn't differ, but check how much what I charge in Swedish crowns is in your currency. But approximately it's about $15 a month. And then you get access to the booking calendar. No additional fees if you're interested in that. Why I'm saying that is, well, because I was guided to. No, but sometimes we just need understanding. We don't need so much words. We have already figured everything out, but we need someone else to get it with us. We need someone to sit with us and understand it, just so that we don't feel that we are alone with it. So if you need that, you know where to find me. I love you. Take care.